In this demo, we are going to show you how the Finsys ERP also has a system of using the Migo Miro concepts, like some other softwares and as per the International Financial Reporting Standards. In this scheme of things, we'll show you what is the difference and how this works. So we have a couple of customers who are working on this concept in the Finsys ERP. This is also called the COGS accounting, the cost of goods sold accounting. So the basic difference in this area is there are two varieties of accounting systems. One is the British or Indian system, in which you have the opening stock, closing stock method. In the a P&L account or the trading account of the P&L account, you have an opening stock, you have purchases, you have a closing stock, you have sales, and the GP is a result of all that. So you have to put the closing stock value. The purchase goes directly into the P&L account. In our education, in chartered accountancy or ICWA or BCom or even in 11th and 12th, every child is trained this only. And this is what works in most of the softwares in India. So this is what the MSMEs work all across. So the Indian system says when you purchase a raw material, the purchase voucher is passed, it hits the P&L account. And the American system is different. It says no, I'll go in one step differently. When the gate entry or MRR is made, the stock is debited as an asset. The creditor is created, but it does not hit the P&L account. The P&L account is hit only and only when the goods are actually used. Because when the goods are issued, it moves from the RM to WIP. When WIP becomes FG, it becomes FG. When sale actually happens, it's only then that the P&L account actually is hit. So on the expense side, the automatic entry, there is always a balancing of the revenue and the cost. So this is called the cost of goods sold system. Even for the repair items, it works similarly. So now we work on how it works in Finsys ERP. Part 1, how it works. So this is the normal purchase cycle. You have a purchase indent approval. We'll show you the whole cycle and how its automatic accounting entry is getting created in the Finsys. So first step, we create the purchase indent. So purchase indent can come either automatically through the MRP run. The material requirement planning would run, use the bill of material, use a sales plan, see the stock, see the goods in transit, and tell me what is really required. Or I can make the indent manually also for the sake of this demo. So I create a demo in which I say I need 10,000 kg of this particular raw material. It could be irrespective of the industry. This demo would be irrespective. You could be in plastic molding or rubber molding or electronics manufacturer or machinery manufacturer or packaging or any industry. Any manufacturing industry that's using Finsys ERP software can upgrade to this model also. This is a method of working. So after the indent is made, there's an indent approval. This works as usual. Then you create a purchase order as usual. You get the price history. You do other information flows and you approve the purchase order. There is a gate entry after this. This is also again normal. I'm not going to do this just because this is something you all are used to. So in the gate entry, you receive material. So in this example, I said out of the 10,000 kg of the purchase order, I am receiving 6,000 quantity. So this 6,000 quantity hits my stock. This is a MRN in which I am receiving the material. I am receiving the material of 6,000. I say actually is also 6,000. Now at this stage, the first financial voucher happens. The financial voucher is happening even without going to the accounts department. And this is not crediting the vendor. It is debiting the stock clearing account. It's also called the stock control account. It is also taking the IGST because as per the IGST, CGST laws in India, GST laws in India and many countries, so the credit of the VAT or GST is available the minute the goods come into my factory. So when I'm creating the MRR, so I receive the ITC credit. This is as per the IFRS systems. And my supplier liability, my tentative supplier liability based on the purchase order value of ITC gets created without hitting the supplier account. Here my vendor name is ITC Papers Limited, but it's not hitting them. And my IGST clearing account also gets created. So my trial balance at this point of time with just my MRR being done. सिर्फ MRR बनी है बट इस स्टेज के ऊपर ट्रायल बैलेंस में एंट्री पहुंच चुकी है. ये कह रहा है स्टॉक के अंदर 3,30,000 पहुंच गए. सप्लायर्स की लाइबिलिटी टेंटेटिवली 3,30,000 पैदा हो गई. आईटीसी का क्रेडिट मुझे मिल चुका. ये आईटीसी का फाइनल अकाउंट है, ये कंट्रोल अकाउंट्स है या फाइनल अकाउंट है, इसमें 39,600 का मेरे पास एसेट बन गया एंड आईजीएसटी क्लियरिंग के अंदर एक क्लियरिंग एंट्री, कंट्रोल एंट्री है जो अभी मुझे कंपनसेट करनी है। अब क्वालिटी ने माल को पास किया, नॉट द क्वालिटी डज द पासिंग ऑफ दिस मटेरियल। सपोज इन दिस सिचुएशन दे पास द 100% ऑफ द मटेरियल, 6,000 रिसीव्ड, 6,000 एक्सेप्टेड। Immediately one more accounting entry happens in the accounts. It is again a background entry. This is what is this? This is a JV for the material QA. It's an internal entry. It's being done automatically. There is no human intervention. The minute the quality person does his quality from his mobile phone or from his tab or from his desktop or laptop, whenever he does, the minute he does a quality pass, okay, immediately system creates the second entry. Now it transfers the stock clearing to stock raw material. See, this was a raw material, so it got transferred to raw material. Suppose it was consumable, it will go to consumable. It was some other printing stationery or repair items, it will go to the respective general ledger account. So the second entry, as soon as the material is quality pass, now it is a raw material for me. It takes the form in the accounting trial balance. So in the trial balance, the first entry of the stock clearing is getting compensated and the closing value is 0, and the stock of raw material has got created as an asset. These were control accounts, these are actual asset accounts. Now I come to the accounts department. The accounts department gets this physical invoice. So when they see the physical invoice, they see whether there's any cutting, whether the name is correct, whether the GST number is correct, address is correct, the transporter bill copy is there, whatever is required as per the normal standards, it's there. They get the screen when they click this particular voucher, and they see first their own voucher, because the minute they pass okay, the supplier clearing account would get credited and the actual party, which is ITC paper, will get debited. And the entry at MRR stage is visible कि इससे पहले एंट्री क्या हुई थी उन्हें दिख रहा है, क्वालिटी में क्या एंट्री हुई थी उन्हें दिख रहा है. They can see all these entries and their own entry is getting credited again automatically. The minute they pass okay, this entry gets posted into the accounts. So this was the third accounting entry that got created automatically. This was semi-automatic, but because at this point we want his eyes to see the paper. So supplier clearing account got cleared, IGST clearing account got cleared, and ITC paper has got credited. So ITC paper की liability अब बैलेंस शीट में आ गई. इससे पहले उसकी liability नहीं थी, वो कंट्रोल अकाउंट में था. So now again we see the effect on the trial balance. In the trial balance, my IGST clearing account is gone to 0. The stock clearing is gone to 0. They have all been debited and then credited as required. ITC paper now actually holds a liability to me. मुझे इसका पैसा देना है तो इसके अकाउंट में अब दिखेगा. Stock raw material already created and IGST as a ITC as a modvat जैसे पहले कहते थे, Senvat credit कहते थे, तो that is available in my books of accounts. Now I see only the control accounts. So all control accounts का मूवमेंट मुझे दिख रहा है कि what is the net amount is 0, debit at MRR stage this much, credit at MRR stage this much, debit at QA stage, credit as QA stage, and debit at voucher stage and credit as voucher stage. This can be seen for verification. I can also see my trial balance in the normal printout format. In the normal printout format, system is telling me which account and what was the movement and how it was the movement, and my creditor has this vendor ITC Papers Limited with the relevant amount. And my stock is at 3,30,000 rupees. I have not done anything. I have not passed a stock entry. It's all coming automatically. And it's a part of my trial balance sheet as a stock in hand. Not in the P&L account. It's in my stock in hand figure. Suppose after a day or two, I issue the material. I am issuing the stock. So when the stores receives a request and they issue 2,000 kilograms of this particular paper based on some specific real numbers, even traceability is there through the barcodes if required. So the accounting voucher gets created automatically against based on the issue of the material. I issued 2,000 kg. The rate was 55 as per the purchase order and as per the gate entry records and the MRR records. So the accounting voucher for issue also gets created. The financial value, जो माल इशू किया उसका कितना रुपया मेरे स्टॉक से निकल गया, रॉ मटेरियल से निकल गया और WIP में पहुंच गया, वो एंट्री बन गया. Here is in front of you 2,000 into 55, 1,10,000 रुपए is now in WIP and not into raw material. So my WIP valuation is now automatic based on the show issue slip number so and so, which is again getting done automatically based on somebody who did the issue using a barcode scanner or his physical entry. अब ट्रायल बैलेंस में आप देखेंगे my raw material stock has gone down by 1,10,000 and the WIP stock has got created. Beautiful, automatic. Now suppose out of this 2000 kg जो माल इशू किया था उसमें से 375 kg जैसे डब्बा आधा वापस आता है ना, या रील आधी वापस आती है, बिट रील वापस आती है, तो when this material is coming back, so when this receipt entry is there for the receiving back, सिस्टम टेल्स कौन सी रील वापस आई है, किस जॉब से वापस आई है. सो दिस 375 kg also gets converted into a financial entry. This is a general voucher for the stock returned. So it says stock raw material debit so and so, stock WIP credit. तो stock raw material में वापस पहुंच गया from the floor. So trial balance में भी raw material में shift हो गया from the WIP. So I always have on my tips what is the raw material value on the floor and what is the WIP value on the floor. और एक और ब्यूटी देखिए, अब स्टॉक वैल्यूएशन की जो नॉर्मल रिपोर्ट्स होती हैं जिसमें ओपनिंग, इनवर्ड, आउटवर्ड, कंजप्शन और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक आता है, उसके अंदर क्लोजिंग स्टॉक की क्वांटिटी भी आ रही है और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक की वैल्यू भी आ रही है. क्योंकि 375 वापस आया था तो कंजप्शन 2000 माइनस 375 1625 किलो है. उसकी जो वैल्यू होनी चाहिए थी वो आएगी और जो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक आना चाहिए वही आएगा. इनवर्ड 6000 आया था, वो आ चुका है. अब प्रोडक्शन एंट्री होती है. अब जॉब कंप्लीट होने वाला है. अब हमने लेटर से यहाँ पे पेपर से हमने बॉक्स बनाया था, हमने कोरुगेटेड बॉक्स बनाया था यहाँ पे. तो सिमिलरली कुड बी एनी रॉ मटेरियल एंड फिनिश गुड एज रिक्वायर्ड. तो यहाँ पे 1000 बॉक्सेस बन के निकले. तो जब ये 1000 बॉक्सेस निकले और मैंने वेस्टेज और बाकी इन्फॉर्मेशन को डाला, इस सिचुएशन में अब क्वालिटी कंट्रोल को मैंने दिया. एफजी वाले ने ऑफर किया है, अभी जब तक क्वालिटी वाला पास नहीं करेगा वो ओके नहीं है. अब फाइनल एफजी जब ओके होएगी तो फाइनल एफजी वाले ने कहा भाई 900 डब्बा मेरी तरफ से ओके है 1000 में से. सो ये जो 1000 में से 900 डब्बा ओके है, ये 900 डब्बा मेरे स्टॉक में जाएगा. 900 बॉक्सेस वुड गो इनटू माय स्टॉक एंड नाउ द प्रोडक्शन स्लिप विल गेट लॉक्ड. अब लॉक हो जाएगी, आप कोई बदल नहीं सकता है इसको. अब ये डिस्पैच की एक्सेप्टेंस के लिए आगे मूव हो गई कि भाई तुमने तो क्वालिटी ने कह दिया भाई मेरी तरफ से ओके है, एफजी उससे पहले कह चुका मेरी तरफ से ओके है, और उसका ओके 1000 पे था, क्वालिटी का ओके 900 पे था. अब डिस्पैच डिपार्टमेंट को लेबल लगा के माल दे दिया गया. ये पैलेट का लेबल है जिसके अंदर डेट ऑफ पैकिंग भी आ रही है, पैक्ड बाय, सॉर्टेड बाय, क्वालिटी बाय, ये सब आ चुका. किस जॉब कार्ड का के अंदर ये सामान बनाया गया था, किसके लिए बनाया गया था, ये सब कुछ सिस्टम में आ चुका है. इसके डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट डिफरेंट कंपनीज में होते हैं. अब खास बात वापस सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग के अंदर जो एफजी डिपार्टमेंट है, एफजी स्टोर्स है, एफजी स्टोर जब फिजिकली पैलेट रिसीव करेगा, ट्रॉली रिसीव करेगा, फोकलिफ्ट रिसीव करेगा, गिनती करेगा, तब वो कहेगा हाँ मुझे माल मिल गया. और माल जो आया तुम्हारे पास आफ्टर क्यूसी आया, बिफोर क्यूसी आया, उसे सब कुछ दिख रहा है कि बिना क्यूसी के तो एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं होएगा. अब जो क्यूसी से ने 900 पीसेस दिए, वो 900 पीसेस इसने स्टॉक में रिसीव किए. तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि कोई फेक अपनी प्रोडक्शन डाल दे कि सर मैंने 5000 पीस बना दिए और 5000 पीस आपके स्टॉक में पहुंच जाएं. नो, 5000 पीस एक ने ऑफर किए, दूसरे ने क्वालिटी ओके करी और तीसरे ने कहा मेरे पास फिजिकली मेरे स्टोर में आ गए हैं. Now this is a distinction, a very important thing. You have to come out to and be more organized because now FG is different than the production. अगर आप सोचते हो यार मेरे प्रोडक्शन फ्लोर पे चारों तरफ माल पड़ा रहता है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, सब चलता है, but you will never be able to have the correct positions because you will never be able to find the material when you need to find it. And वो कब रिजेक्ट हो जाएगा, कब उसके ऊपर से फोर्कलिफ्ट निकल जाएगी, कब वो टूट जाएगा, कब वो एक्सपायर हो जाएगा, कब उसमें फंगस लग जाएगी, you will never know it. So usually there is a distinction between the production floor and the FG floor, the FG stores. So FG stores ने अब वो 900 पीस रिसीव कर लिया. They have received this material. Now production slip is also fully locked. So system tells me FG production pending for QA. So कितना माल किस जॉब नंबर का किस स्टेज पे है, I know it. Now accounting entry. जो FG मेरे प्रोड्यूस हुए उसकी अकाउंटिंग एंट्री फिर क्रिएट हो गई. Automatically based on those 900 pieces, the accounting entry has got created once again. Now it says 19,498 rupees, whatever was the cost, because cost धीरे accumulate हो रहा है. There is a raw material component, there is a overhead component, there is a labor component, there is a processing cost. वो सब accumulate होता जा रहा है. And now I have a figure of stock finished good debit to stock WIP. So WIP में से इतना पैसा यहाँ ट्रांसफर हो गया. दो कंसेप्ट होते हैं. एक कंसेप्ट होता है जिसके अंदर सिर्फ रॉ मटेरियल की फिगर्स मूव होती हैं और प्रोसेसिंग कॉस्ट सीधा पीएनएल में हिट होती हैं. ये भी एक एक्सेप्टेबल सिस्टम है. और दूसरा सिस्टम है जिसके अंदर ये भी एक्यूमुलेट होते हुए चलती हैं. वी हैव बोथ द सिस्टम्स. जैसे आपको चाहिएगा, वील कॉन्फ़िगर इट अकॉर्डिंगली. सो अब ट्रायल बैलेंस के अंदर वी सी दैट माई clearing accounts of the IGST stock and supplier, they are already over. ITC paper has a outstanding liability, agreed, we'll pay it in due course. Stock raw material got reduced, it went to WIP. In WIP I received 1,10,000 rupees of material. It now partial of that has got credited and it has gone into the finished goods stores, because some part got credited and went to raw material stores, some part got credited and went to finished goods stores. आगे चलते हैं. सेल ऑर्डर क्रिएशन. अब माल मेरे एफजी गोडाउन में पहुंच चुका है, सेल ऑर्डर उधर से क्रिएट हुआ. सेल ऑर्डर पहले भी बन सकता था, देयर कुड बी अ ऑर्डर एंड देन द प्रोडक्शन एंड द प्लानिंग, और देयर कुड बी ऑर्डर जो बाद में आया. एफजी गोडाउन में माल है, ऑर्डर आया, ऑर्डर बुक हुआ. किसी ने ऑर्डर बुक किया, चाहे अपने मोबाइल से किया, चाहे अपने लैपटॉप से, कंप्यूटर से, कैसे भी किया, या जो बैकग्राउंड में आपकी कस्टमर सेल्स टीम है उसके पास ईमेल से ऑर्डर आया और उसने डाला. Either way, whatever combinations we work on. So sale orders getting created. So 1,000 numbers of boxes have been requested and the sale order is getting created for 25 at the rate of 25 rupees. So order approval happens. So order is no order till it is approved. So order approval happens. Now somebody makes the invoice. So he wants to make an invoice. The system says against which batch material you want to issue, and based on the rate, based on the GST, all calculations get done. And I am today shipping only 100 boxes. Schedule आया, there was an order, there was a schedule. अभी आज मेरे को 100 डब्बा चाहिए. So वो 100 डब्बा or boxes into the relevant rate gives me 2,500 as a basic value, 300 as a GST, and my invoice value is 2,800. This invoice gets saved. This invoice gets printed. This 100 boxes into 25, 2,500 along with the taxes. This is the normal invoice you all have. And now I have the invoice which after creation is giving me an accounting entry. This accounting entry says sales returns detail debit to sale to IGST payable. So cost of goods sold entry is also getting uploaded. The cost of goods sold entry, which was for 19,498 rupees, which was sitting in the finished good, now it is going to the P&L account. See the 11 group, ये जो 11 group है ये P&L का group होता है. 31 is P&L group and 11 is a stock group, बैलेंस शीट ग्रुप. सो बैलेंस शीट के एसेट से 19,498 जो इस आइटम के इस बैच की इस आइटम कोड की वैल्यू थी, कॉस्ट थी, वो मूव हो रही है इनटू माय P&L अकाउंट एज अ कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड. And now see, in the trial balance again, the stock of finished goods is now down to 0 because that material has been shipped. And the cost of goods sold has now reached the trial balance in the P&L portion. This is the first time our entry is going to the P&L account. And my P&L account, my sale figure is of 25,000 rupees as per the quantity of the material sold, and the cost of goods sold is 19,000, which has come from the cost of goods sold, and there is some profit or loss based on the cost of goods sold concept. And in my balance sheet, my stock in hand is my raw material plus WIP and no FG. In this particular case, I can drill down and see the details, and I have seen the same profit. The profit which I got in the P&L account is coming to my P&L account in my balance sheet also as a reserve, which will be transferred to the reserves at the end of the year. So this was the background of how it works. So ये कैसे होता है, इसके लिए कुछ मास्टर फाइल सेटअप होती हैं. क्विकली कुछ सेकंड्स में इसको हम रन थ्रू कर लेते हैं कि इसमें देयर इज़ अ GL लिंकिंग कि कौन सा सामान है, किस शीट में है, कहाँ है, उसको कैसे लिंक करना है. हर आइटम को उसके आइटम कोड से GL में लिंक कर दिया जाता है. परचेज ऑर्डर डिफरेंट वैराइटीज़ के होते हैं. तो ये सब सिस्टमेटिकली करने के लिए डिटेल ट्रेनिंग ऑब्वियसली कर दी जाएगी. सो सिस्टमेटिकली इस काम को करना ज़रूरी होता है. कैसे कैसे IGST अकाउंट्स को कंट्रोल पैनल में लिंक किया जाता है, वन टाइम एक्टिविटी है. तो फिंसिस एट योर सर्विस, द कॉग्स अकाउंटिंग, द IFRS accounting, ready to use in Finsis ERP, already being used for almost 12 years by various companies in various parts of India, and also some companies in various parts of Africa and Middle East, because this is very popular outside India also. Thank you. Bye-bye.